Let's hope I'm in frame. Yes, let's all hope and pray. Another day, another collar that won't stay in place. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while since I filmed, but I am back today with a new video and I will be talking about rejection because this is a little bit of an update slash continuation of the Publishing Diaries series. I completed my first round of submissions last month. I believe I submitted on February 15th and I got my first rejection. So I thought I'd share that with you and talk a little bit about how I'm feeling about it and I guess like the whole process, where I see this going in the future and kind of the next steps that I'm taking. So I thought I'd start by just like reading most of the letter to you and talking a little bit about rejection as a whole and how this one specifically made me feel. So I guess I'll just start by reading the letter. And it comes from the Chestnut Review, which is the submission that had the 30-day turnaround. And I was actually really impressed with them because they got back to me in like less than 30 days, which is crazy because most publications take like minimum 3 to 6 months to get back to you. And so like shout out to Chestnut Review for having such a fast turnaround, and I was really impressed by that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and read the letter. So it begins as follows. Dear Sonya Marx, thank you for your submission to Chestnut Review. Although we must decline your submission this time, we appreciated the chance to consider it. Please do not interpret this as a judgment of your art as a whole. Individual tastes matter a great deal in decisions like these, and though we have to decline this round, we encourage you to keep writing and creating. This world needs it, and you. Which is just like such a nice first paragraph. This is also the nicest rejection letter I've ever received. And I feel the need to put that out there because I think often like rejection is framed as this really unpleasant situation, which like, yes, of course it can be that. And like, I've had rejections in my life that have like stung and hurt a lot. But this one didn't, so I was really grateful for that. It continues with an editor's note. Please know this piece got a long look. Your writing is superb. The analogy between X and X didn't quite feel apt to us, but please keep working on this piece. There is some magic here. So shout out to the editor that wrote that. I'm not gonna share his name or their name here because I don't know if they want that. But it was just like, it was super nice to have that little like personal touch and to hear like some actual specific critique about the work. Like they didn't have to do that. They could have just been like, this is your work and we didn't want it and thanks for submitting, but no thank you. But I just really appreciated that they pointed out specifically the reason arguably why they didn't take it and the fact that they took issue with a specific part of it as opposed to just being like, we don't want this, bye. I found that really, really helpful. And then it also says, you know, we'd appreciate you reporting your stats on Duolingo for this submission. If you use that site, I don't use that site, so that isn't really applicable to me. Thanks again, best of luck with all your work. Sincerely, the editors, Chestnut Review. So yeah, that's the letter. And yeah, I don't have a whole lot else to say. This is probably going to be a fairly short video, but I just wanted to provide that update. So first rejection down, and we'll see how it goes with the rest of them. I haven't yet heard anything from the other 4 publications I submitted to on Submittable, which is the platform that you use for these. For the most part, some except like snail mail submissions, but I didn't do any of those this round. So there's like a little box next to your submission that says like received or in progress. So right now 2 of those are in progress. And then 1 just says received, and it's said that for a while. So I think that's probably going to be the one that takes the longest. As far as next steps go, I recently submitted it to like a competition that's associated with my college. I'm not sure when I'll hear back about that. They weren't really specific. I want to say the deadline is like end of March, beginning of April perhaps. But apart from that, I haven't done anything with this since I last filmed. So I think now that we're into March and A couple of the publications I was planning on submitting to have now opened their submissions. Several of them are like open until May. I think I'll probably proceed into round 2, even though I haven't heard back from all of these places, obviously, yet. I think I'll probably submit to maybe like 5 or 6 more. As far as my thesis goes, I've definitely taken a bit of a break from working on that. I'm still hoping to work my way through the rest of the Heidemann book that I talked about in my last vlog, but I've just been like not motivated to work on it. Trying to concentrate and work on stuff and get stuff done during the pandemic is just, I know it's been a struggle for a lot of people, and that definitely applies to me too. So I've been spending my time on other things right now, but that's definitely something I'm hoping to get back to, and several of the publications that I was considering for submitting my thesis are still have like open rolling deadlines, and I think a couple of them are in May or June. So it's okay that I still I still have time, I guess is what I'm trying to say, and I still I don't have to worry about getting those in right away. I guess all that to say, yeah, this is where I am right now with everything. I hope this was an enjoyable video for you. If you have any creative work that you're currently editing or working on, I highly encourage you to submit to the Chestnut Review, because it's a fast turnaround and there is a submission fee. But if that's something that's accessible to you, I encourage you to do it, because I clearly had a great experience with them, and even if they didn't take this work this time around, I will definitely consider submitting to them in the future, because I had such a positive experience. Rarely have I had a rejection letter that has made me smile, so I was really happy to receive that. Even though they're not publishing it, they gave really useful feedback, and I super appreciate that. So yeah, that's all I have for now. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel for more content like this. Leave a comment down below if you've had any positive or negative rejection experiences recently. I'd love to hear about them. And if you have any ideas for videos or things you'd like to see in the future, always feel free to leave those down below as well. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye. My nose is running so much. Oh, car noise. The cars only come when I start filming. That's the way this works. So thirsty. Ooh, baby. Okay.